In this video, I'm going to show you how to customize your meeting room by changing the layouts. Changing the layouts can make a big difference for what you're focused on and what you're trying to prioritize in your meeting. So when you start up your meeting, you're going to have this default view. The default view has all of your modules so you can see everything very easily. So you're going to see in the left-hand corner, you've got your users list. So that's where you can see everyone join as they come in. You can see things like whether or not they have their microphone on, whether or not they have their webcam on. Below that is going to be your webcam area. So in that webcam area, you're going to see yourself or anyone else that's sharing their webcam. Up in the right-hand corner, you're going to see the chat, which is going to take up the whole right-hand corner of the screen. So you've got that whole area for chat alone. And then the center is going to be focused on whatever content you're sharing. So by default, it's just going to have this image, which is a simple boardroom image. You can change that by uploading your own image, but this is also where if you want to show a PowerPoint or a PDF or something along those lines, it's going to show up there right in the middle of the screen where everyone can easily see it. Now, your standard room can be changed very easily just by moving things around. So for instance, if I think the chat is a little too big, I can actually select it. I can just hover over it, click it, move it to the side, and then if I want to give my main meeting some more room, I can move that over as well. So I can customize it on the fly whenever I want to. A couple important things to know here. When you're first in your room and you're moving that around, this is just for your view. Everyone, including the participants, can modify this however they'd like. So if you want everyone to see what you as a host is seeing, you're going to want to click this little lock in the bottom corner. As soon as I lock that layout, now everyone else in the room is going to see the layout exactly like I am. So all your participants are now seeing the main area bigger and your chat smaller. But this is just an example of customizing on your own. For your convenience, we've made preset layouts that are going to cover most of your needs. So to get to those, you're going to do this drop down here, which is going to pop up. So the one we're already using is the default one, but let's look at Quick Visuals Pro. So Quick Visuals Pro is our layout of choice, which is you've got your room for your meeting, so it's really focused on whatever you're trying to show your guests. So this is going to be a great place for a big PowerPoint. You have your user list up on the right-hand side, and then you've got the chat below that. The one thing this doesn't give you, though, is it doesn't give you video. So if you're going to be focused on video, a couple different choices there. So video chat is going to be 100% focused on video. So when I switch to video chat, it's showing nothing but video. So right now, since I'm in alone, it's just showing my video very big. But if I had other users, it's going to space those out evenly so everyone can fit in, and it makes it really nice. So if you have multiple people in here, you can actually click on the image that you want to see biggest. So if there's a certain person you want to see bigger, when you click them, it's going to make that one larger and everyone is smaller. And at any time, you can click the next user and it'll make them bigger or smaller too. So video chat is focused specifically on that, video. Now, if I want to go to meeting, that's going to be a little bit of a compromise. So that's giving you still plenty of room for video, but now in my right-hand corner, I still have a place to share a presentation, to have like a document open, and I still have the chat. So I can still have some communication, but I'm still primarily focused on video. The other one that's a pretty good balance of both is webinar. So webinar is the reverse. So now my document, whatever information I'm sharing, is going to be very large, but I can still see my chat and I can still see my webcams coming up in the window. The last one to talk about here is lecture and lecture assistant. They kind of go together. So lecture is going to be focused on, I'm just doing a presentation, I'm kind of trying to control it. It works really well if I've got a couple people who are basically running the show together. So the lecture version is just, I would be seeing my document, my PowerPoint here, taking up the whole screen, while my lecture assistant is the person who'd be working alongside me to kind of help make that run. So they're seeing everything. So this is great if you're doing something that's more formal, where people are doing their questions right through the chat. So they can see the chat very big, but they're also able to monitor what else is going on. They're seeing the video come in, they're seeing the users, they're seeing everything, but it's really focused on, I've got an event going and I want to take those questions while someone else is actually running it and going through the slides. So those are our preset layouts. So if you have any other questions, or if you need anything else, please watch our other videos, or by all means reach out to us and we'll be happy to do one-on-one training as well.